seen Call Me Kevin. We've seen what he does to those poor
Bruh.
Sims. We've seen Gary Plays. We've seen what he does
Oh,
to
this
those
is
poor
too.
Sims.
We
So
do. Oh, my, what's it called is on. Susu.
I got lag in my camera. That's weird. I feel like I got subtitles on my mouth. There is lag on my camera. I don't like that.
Make sure I spelled this right because I'm an idiot.
Grilled cheese,
No.
aspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks right enough. I think. Yeah, it looks right.
Okay, I was like, eh, eh. Let
It
me
looks right.
double
Hmm.
checking, making sure we sound super awesome.
I hope so. I feel like I'm kind of far away from the camera right now. And I'm not really, I mean, not the camera, but yeah. No, I think the camera's close enough. I think I'm a little far away from the
You,
mic. I mean, the
nope, you
mic is
sound
right here.
great.
It looks right
Got
there.
the mic right. You sound fantabulous. All right, we have so much news today. It's not
Mm.
even funny. So
Wow.
quickly grab your wine, grab your alcohol, grab your drink, grab your grilled cheese, grab your
I'm
water,
hydrated.
and have a damn seat.
This is all I can have.
Because I hate it here. Team has so much news that we are trying to get done. I'm trying to keep our news, in like the 30 minutes in the beginning,
If we have enough.
if we have enough. And usually we're about in the 30-minute span. But when we go on
Yeah.
tangents about the news, we start creeping into like
How
the
dare
40.
you? Are you wrangling our time right
No,
now?
I'm not policing our time, ma'am. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my
Time.
time. Is just, if we want to do the fun stuff, we have to get out of the news.
So tell me why
Tell
I
me
went
why. Sorry, go ahead. I
all the
have to every
way
time.
to Michael's,
Uh oh.
bought this stiff diorama
Oh.
board
Uh oh.
and pipe cleaners, thinking that's all I needed
To make a
to
plumb
make
bob?
my plumb bob. And I forgot that the pipe cleaners weren't stiff enough to hold said plumb bob on my head.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I did not have the strength, the mental strength to drive back to Michael's for
Mm-mm, no.
anything. And so therefore that's why you good people don't see my plumb bob on top of my head. It was supposed to go with my outfit, but now I just look like an aspirationless sim.
Grilled cheese aspiration over here.
I don't even have that. You can't tell. There's no plumb bob up there. I don't know. I wish Zoom had like a plumb bob
Does
filter. It
it?
just
No, I
pop it right
doubt
over
it.
your
I
head.
doubt
No,
it.
it would be cool if it
It would
did.
be
It's
hella
not
cool.
that cool. So
So,
I'm separate.
as we are jumping in, hello, happy Friday to you all. Whew, where do we start on the news?
Uh,
Here
mm-mm.
we
I
go.
told you I'm reacting because I have no news.
Where's my pen? Oh
I
my
got a
gosh.
little news. I have tiny news. Welcome those who have popped in, join us. Thank you for coming in on Friday. I'm reacting to news. I have nonsensical news. Would y'all like to
Thanks,
hear my
Spider. Happy
nonsensical
Friday to
news?
you too.
Oh yeah, happy Friday. It
Okay.
was it
Oh,
was
go ahead.
interesting. I didn't really care about it today. I didn't really care for today.
Today was just a no for you. Oh, speaking of
Hmm.
today, where I am, we have some rough storms coming in, and where Geeky is, you have rough storms leaving you.
No, it's
Oh, they're still
here.
here.
It's
Oh, okay.
it's chilling outside right now.
So
The window's open, so you can probably hear it.
if either one of us disappear, it is what it is for the night. I'm not gonna fight Jesus over weather.
I'm not.
I'm not fighting Jesus
I
over
played
weather.
the architect in a play called something. I can't remember the name of it, but it says your arms are too short to box with God.
Yeah, we're
Boom.
not gonna do
I'm
that.
not doing it, but
Not
whatever.
doing it. All right.
Hmm.
Are we ready? Hold on. I gotta eat a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
Get my energy
ready.
up for this.
I'm hydrated. I'm boozeless.
Boozeless.
Comment down below the reason why y'all think Geeky don't have no booze. I done told y'all several times. I'm not gonna repeat it. So you go ahead and guess. And
All
you
right.
win a prize.
First things first. One Piece live action has announced that Netflix special, whatever, that the original voice actors who are currently voicing the anime in Japanese will be Japanese dubbing the live action voice actors.
I saw that. I saw
And
that.
It's very exciting. They got to meet them. It was super cute.
It was. I was just as annoyed in person.
They were pretty much, the Luffy voice actor was so happy because Luffy's voice actor is a she, for those who don't know. Most main male protagonists are actually voiced by
Move
Japanese.
on. We know.
I'm sorry.
We
I'm just
know.
telling you. I'm super
You
excited.
got a lot of news.
I know. This is what I'm talking about. We get on these. Me. It's me. I'm the problem. Anyway, she pretty much was very happy, exclaimed that people who love One Piece are the people who are working on this project. That's that for that.
That's cool. That's
Jujutsu
that's
Kaisen
cool.
came out today. I watched the first episode.
Oh, I gotta dive in.
It's a bit jazzy. I do like that
in a good way.
In a good way. I'll give it that. The issue that everyone is having is the schedule, which goes like this, which is going to sound like bullshit. From July 6th to August 3rd, 5 episodes, we have the Hidden Inventory arc, which is Gojo's backstory. Yes? Then we have a recap of Season 2, Episode 1 through 5, and the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Yes?
All right.
Then the next episode after that is a recap of Season 1. And then we have a break.
So Season 2 hasn't actually started. Gotcha.
Technically, no. We have this weird intermission of 5 episodes of Gojo's past, so we get to see his days.
Well, I appreciate that.
We're here for some Gojo. We are here for some Gojo.
We do.
Likes. It's just like the movie is easily accessible. It's not like locked behind HBO or anything. It's in dub. It's not hard to get to. It's on.
Tell me the movie that I paid money for.
Yeah, it's now easily accessible.
That I paid money for.
It's on Crunchyroll.
That I paid money for it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Very easily accessible. So I don't understand why we have to do a recap of. It's the August 10th, after we finish this 5 episodes, a recap of what we just watched, the 5 episodes.
Yeah,
and
correct.
The movie.
If the movie is out now, and I could just watch the movie.
Right.
I don't need you to spend precious season time.
Right.
Recapping something, and I can just go over here and watch it.
Then you're recapping Season 1 after you recap what you just watched.
No, I can just watch Season 1. It didn't disappear. I can click on the TV. It's on right now. I can see it.
These are counting as actual episodes because the whole entire season is going to have 23 episodes, which is great. I'm sick of 12 episode shit. But we are using.
But we're like 1/3 of it. It's fluff.
7 episodes. 2 of them are recaps. 1, and then we have a week break. After the recaps, we have a break.
You know what? Okay. All right.
And then the start of Shibuya's arc.
This is the most disappointing news I've heard all week.
That's why I said there's a lot of fighting and issues with the Jujutsu Kaisen scheduling for this.
Gotcha.
Yay, 23 episodes. Boo, this
Boo.
crappy.
That free ass movie.
Yes.
That's on Crunchyroll right now that I gave them. And don't get me wrong.
Oh, movie's great.
I'm happy that I supported the creators. And I know technically there's like issues with voice actors being paid through Crunchyroll. I understand I'm part of the problem. But that's how I get the majority of my anime. I hung up my Jolly Roger and my Pirates hat years ago.
I can
do with that information as you will.
Social justice so much. Anyway.
Right.
Also, Jujutsu Kaisen's first video game is coming out. That's all I got on that. I I guess I'm kind of like, I'm tired of fighting games. The Naruto series, like, really murdered me.
Yeah, I'm about to
games.
say they had one. They were neck and neck with Dragon Ball, and I just got tired after a while because it was literally rehashed the same thing, just slap a different character or Naruto in a different pose on the box, and same damn story, and then ship it back out.
I feel like for Naruto, it was like, okay, now we're at the Sasuke arc. Now we're at the Sasuke retrieval arc. Now we've made it to here,
right?
And now
but like all of it goes through, and it hasn't been good since like, and I don't care
Ninja
if
Storm
you feel
3.
different with, Ninja Storm and Ninja Council on the GameCube. So do that information.
Yeah, that's been like a whole entire thing.
Yeah,
Black Butler we'll be here. 3 has been announced.
That sexy poster. I saw it. Now that's what I need to go refresh myself on, because I ain't seen Black Butler
10 years.
Ages.
10 years since the last season dropped.
Y'all want to hear some throwback old ass shit right now?
Yes, please.
The last time I watched Black Butler, it was shipped to my house when Netflix was still doing DVDs.
Wow. Oh my God.
Netflix was still doing DVDs. Me and my husband used to always rent anime shows and movies via Netflix because it wasn't on the platform. You had to get the DVD sent to your house. That's the last time I watched Black Butler.
Long. Wow.
I am a dinosaur. There you go.
I thought you were about to say you were a goddesaur. Like, I'm a goddess, but a dinosaur. Shut up, full-time nerd. Leave us alone.
What?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
I'm going to do a rewatch in full-time, dude.
By the way, hello, Sunshine. You're new here.
Hi.
What's up?
You are new. Welcome.
I think I'm going to do a rewatch. I was a big fan of the first season, and when I thought everyone was dead, and that was it, and he was just one hell of a butler, then they brought the second one, and I was like, oh, God, okay. I don't know. I wasn't too happy with the Blondie kid very much.
My geriatric ass will literally have to rewatch this again because I told you it was physically shipped to my house.
Damn.
When me and my husband wasn't even married yet. We were just sitting on the couch. Yeah, so it's old. I'm old.
Gonna hop back to One Piece news. The dub, for those who can't stand, there's a lot of people that can't stand Luffy's voice actor in English, sub
in either one
Japanese. So a lot of people watch him in English. Is caught up to episode 976. For those who
they finally
they're catching up. So
if I could stand to read it, that would be my preference. For I hate every voice actor associated with this anime. But you gotta work, so there you go.
Yeah, boom. No, so the English dub is almost caught up to where we are.
That's good, because I said I couldn't do it if I had to continue to watch this in Japanese.
Another One Piece news.
Good God.
It returns next week. Yay! It's been on a hiatus because Ichiro Oda, I think he had eye surgery or something like that. He had a surgery, so God bless. But
plus, he was waiting for your children's children to catch up to watching the series.
Shut up! Stop being such a hater.
No, it's what I do. Literally my job.
Attack on Titan's trailer dropped yesterday. If y'all have not gone see that, please go see that.
What are we doing with the series now?
They said it is ending, like for real this time.
That's like that person you trying to get off the phone with. And you be like, I gotta go. Yeah, man. So that's Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
they're that person that can't get off the phone.
Very, very true.
When you had to go to bed because you got to get up early, but they won't get off.
Back to One Piece. I didn't realize I had so much One Piece news. Europe and a lot of other places are going to screen the Gear 5 episodes. Oof. And what's happening in Europe is they want to sell out the biggest theater, which is an opera theater, a very old opera theater, to screen One Piece. So they're up in debates on whether they're going to do that. And that's just a reminder of how big One Piece is. Even though we got a whole full-time hater over here.
Yeah, I don't care. You can't fight me. You can't do nothing. So
next time,
just go sit there and be
next
mad.
time down there.
I'm talking about anybody. Y'all just go sit there and be mad. I told you I have my reasons, and they're all valid.
You're valid.
But now Now I have an irrational hatred for it after what I learned last time, because
with
I should have never
Usopp.
learned that Usopp was black. I'm very upset now.
Excuse me. All right. Rurouni Kenshin is back.
Yep, I saw the little thing for that.
Also
And
up in debate if you watch.
Yep, I have to tell my mother. I don't know how to. I have to sit it out there. Hey, Ma, if you ever happen to tiptoe past this podcast, yeah, creators yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
But watch at your own risk, Ma. I know
Yeah.
that's a series, but
If I'm
you
not
know,
mistaken,
yeah.
the studio that's doing it bought the rights, so they no longer belong to the guy.
But does he still get paid?
I don't know if he still gets paid royalties. For those who might not know, Rurouni Kenshin is a pedophilic author.
Yeah, he likes to diddle those kiddos, but
Yeah, we don't
just
want
saying.
to support that. But Rurouni
Yeah,
Kenshin
yeah.
on the side is such a wonderful story. It just
Don't the best things come from them? Yeah, I know.
ugh, I hate it. Anyway, Beastars season 3
Hey,
coming out next year. Early.
time for me.
They're
Time for me
giving.
to get some more Leoshi in my skin.
Ooh, Lord, now
I
that's
love
a wild
it.
ride
I
if y'all
love
watch
it.
Beastars.
It is a
Lord,
wild
that's
ride. We just talked about it when we were talking about our unapologetic thoughts out here in these streets.
Yikes.
Go on, get you some of that. If you're looking for a great show and also nourishing your furry fandom,
Ooh, Lord.
jump right on in.
I'm not judging.
If all our old haters know we don't kink shame here. Okay, there's a threshold for that.
Yes.
So go ahead, get you some, watch it, enjoy it. It's a great series. I personally love it. So yeah.
On some viral TikTok news, because this shit is just hilarious and I really want to share it with y'all.
Oh, okay.
China TikTok, it's
Yeah.
viral videos. People are posting videos of white people meals
I saw that
in their bentos. And this
You sent it
consists
to
of
me.
yeah, I did. This consists of boiled chicken breasts, boiled eggs, steamed broccoli, crackers, sliced cheese. And one person said, "Is this suffering? Is this what it feels like to be dead?"
Now, to be fair, I don't know what white people they're hanging around. Because as much as I give them the blues, none of the people that I was associated with ever ate like that in their life. I've never seen that. However, it doesn't make it any less funny, because it is. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. If we get dragged for watermelon and chicken, you will absolutely
Yes.
get dragged for unseasoned chicken and broccoli. Get mad at your mama. I don't care.
That's so wrong. And I was just like, "Oh, is this real?" And I was like, "Oh, it is."
Yes. Is this real or is this fantasy? I don't know. I don't know. We's like that.
Yeah, that was rough to watch, because the guy was like, "Is this what death feels like?"
I feel like that's their new challenge. Can we go? How long can we go eating like this?
I'm glad it's not
before we throw
American
it out?
food and it's white food.
Yeah, I'm glad they knew distinctively.
Who is the culprit here?
Right. Like we didn't all get lumped into one lump sum. At least they incurred the wrath of generations and generations of black people.
Oh Lord, that one was rough.
Oh,
I just
speaking
had
of
to
social
share
media.
that shit. What
Speaking
you
of
got?
social media, here's my what did I call it? My
Your-
unnecessary news.
That's all right.
I have joined the Zuckerberg race in destroying Elon Musk simply for the pleasure of just being annoying, and I have downloaded Threads. Get up.
I did too.
I am the problem.
Y'all
I
catch us
am
on
the
Threads.
problem. Catch us on Threads.
Catch us on Threads.
Literally the same name.
Oh yeah,
If you
definitely.
follow me on Instagram, you'll follow me on Threads. I've posted 2 pieces of nonsense so far.
I downloaded it. That's all I got.
This is not even going to go as far as it did with Twitter, because I hadn't tweeted since like 2015 and doing that information.
Threads.
So yeah, Threads. I jumped on it. I'm part of the
Oh,
problem.
dude! In 16 hours,
Oh.
I think they said they had over like 900 million people join.
Oh yeah, the memes are spectacular. If
Oh,
not, to go giggle for the memes with Elon Musk looking crazy. Yeah,
I hate
no,
Twitter too.
please, full time. Go
Mostly with
threads
their new rules on bots and stuff like that. I'm not a
and get
fan.
on right now while everybody is playing nice. It's like transferring to a new school, except you don't know anybody, but there's already cliques there. It's weird. It's a weird time.
It is.
So go there. Go there, go there. But
Right,
that's
hate
all
this.
I have.
That's fine.
That's all I
That was
have.
great.
Keep going with the news. Right. It's just funny. It's
I
funny.
still got
Go
a
for
little bit
me.
more, but these are the bigger ones. Studio Trigger bought Panty and Stocking.
An anime I still haven't watched.
And for those who know how awesome Panty and Stocking were.
But does the buying from Studio Trigger mean that it's going to get
Yes,
even more awesome?
I don't know if they're going to just redo the story or
okay.
if they're going to add on to what the story is, but you kind of can't with the ending like that. Like, it was a solid ending. The music was great. The animation.
So I wonder what they bought it for
transition.
then. If it's
I hope
it's
it's
already
just a
done.
nice remake. I'm here for a good remake. You know,
Okay.
give me some panty and stocking and
Ooh.
garter belt. Oh, yes, love it. Oh,
To add on, piggyback when we were talking about when you brought up the news with the voice actors for One Piece, they did the same thing with the new voice actors from Persona 3 Reload. A whole black guy is voicing Junpei.
yes! As much as we hate Junpei, but
But his voice is not spot on, but it's still tolerable. It sounds like Junpei. He's
I
a
have to go watch.
stocky dude with locks too. I was like, come through. The ones that I liked everybody's voice actor except Akihiko. Somebody in the comments said it perfectly. You have to put it like this. You have to look at it to understand why everybody ragged on it. I'm gonna let you be surprised.
But you know,
Because they
like,
said
that's my
that
favorite
He sounded like
character.
he was hot. It don't matter.
And do you know who voiced him originally?
He sounded like he's hopped up on a whole bunch of
The
protein. Now I just need
English Gara voiced him.
I just need you to see it
No,
so that you can get horrified like the rest of it.
Akihiko. His voice actor is
I don't.
English Gara's voice.
Here's like that. If he can't tone it down, I'm gonna have to mute him every time.
No,
I can't do
is
that.
it like Astu?
That clip was. Especially when, because they did the line read from the original voice actors, and then they did the new ones because they were at that con or whatever it was. And my thing is delivery of the first voice actor was, but that's what we were used to. This one with all that screaming, sir, relax. That line didn't call for all that damn screaming.
That makes me the saddest baby ever.
However, to be fair, it's only one line.
Okay,
but it's still irritating. It doesn't make it any less irritating, but it's just one line. But I thought it was cool. Everybody else did a great job, especially Mitsuru. Mitsuru, she gonna be put on a lot of pillows with that voice. They're gonna have her. Somebody's gonna record that, and that's going in somebody's spank bank. She did that shit. She did that. She did that. Yeah, it was sultry.
Oh God,
that's the word you use for her voice. It was sultry.
Her original voice was pretty sultry too. Like she was
but this girl right here
under pressure and still sounds sexy. Anyway,
she was sultry. I love it.
Bad news: Yuji Naka, 2.5 years in jail if he is not a good boy for 4 years for insider trading, and a $2 million yen, which is equal to 1.2 million US dollar fee. Who is this guy? He's a producer that works on Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest.
And for my 9 to 5 requires me to work at a financial institution. I must be educated yearly, sometimes bi-yearly, on the dangers of insider trading. That's not good.
Nah. So he can't work at his job, and even if they did want him back, because he is they said he's a pretty high up producer on.
But he's not gonna be privy to anything.
Well, that's what I said. Multiple Dragon Quest games, multiple Final Fantasy games. He works for Square Enix as a top producer, and he just has to be good for 4 years, and he might get his job back, and he might not go to jail.
Well, I mean, it don't matter because I don't know how Japan is, but I'm surprised they didn't ask him to pay that money back.
Oh no, he has to pay the 2 million yen fee though. That's a
Well,
must.
yeah, because insider trading is serious. I know it doesn't seem like it is, but it is pretty serious, particularly when you're talking about, insider trading for layman's terms is just having knowledge that you are privy to, and you kind of just drop it or hint it to people who shouldn't be privy to that, and they make financial decisions based on the information that you dropped that you wasn't supposed to be dropping.
Right.
That part. So they're able, basically it's unevening the playing field, because you know that information, or because somebody, you told it to somebody else, they're able to get the drop on something or make financial decisions that everybody else won't get knowledge of until later, but you already got in, got
Right.
out, made your,
I guess, for instance,
yeah.
maybe he was telling
So
people release dates to buy more Square Enix stock
could be,
with all the new releases happening with
it
Square
could have
Enix in
been,
general.
or they're creating new software, so you might want to jump
Yep.
in and invest in this and do this. We don't
Yeah,
know,
it could
but
be
all
any
we
of
know
those things.
is your ass
Your ass gotta
now,
pay a lot of money.
Right.
Last news, which this one is
Right.
fucking crazy.
Oh, okay, next time lead with that.
Well, I wanted to get the smaller stuff out the way, and I slowly got bigger and bigger.
That's
I
what
don't
she
even
said.
know, how do I put this in a sentence on how stupid this is.
No, just however it fly, they just let it, just let it, woo, just go out there. Boom.
Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn, and Joker. Studio Wit is teaming up with Warner Brothers to make an isekai version of them going into a fantasy isekai world. You fucking heard me. Harley Quinn and the Joker are getting isekai'd into a fantasy world.
Y'all just watched my brain break in real time. All right, moving on.
That's why I said I don't
I have
know.
nothing to say.
Like,
what do you say about
what the
that?
fuck? Like, I don't. What do you say?
One, I would say who asked for it, but somebody is okay. I know what it is. Just what did Kitty JD say when she does her reviews? It's one of them hear me out type of scenarios.
I don't even want to hear it out.
Somebody was in the boardroom. No, not from me. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those hear me out type of situations.
Yeah.
Somebody was in a boardroom, was like, okay. Hear me out. What if we take the most insane, problematic duo in the DC verse and make an isekai them into another verse? It could work. You hear how that sounded? You hear the crickets? Do you see the tumbleweeds? Do you see the blue screen of death? Do you hear the Windows error message? You hear all that going on? That's what should have happened in the boardroom. It didn't, because it made it out into the atmosphere, and you was able to grab it off of these, Al Gore's internet and write it down on your paper to regurgitate to the rest of us. That should have never been. That's some insider information that should have never been out.
No.
I want to know that.
First
of all, I wish they would stop. Okay, I can't. That's a tangent. I'm not gonna do it.
You have 2 minutes.
So what we're saying is, y'all gonna get the Cribs notes. What we're saying is, we're gonna unleash 2 psychopaths, serial killers, in somebody else's world. To do what? Kill a bunch of people? Because that's what they do. That's what they're good at. So this is a horror. See, you didn't say the whole thing, Onyx. It's a horror.
No, it's
right?
an isekai.
Yeah, isekai to horror. Yeah, right.
Right. Cool. Why?
I got you, right?
I can't get the script.
That's okay. It's no script. You just tilt your brain and let the stuff fall out.
Oh, for
boom.
Sims?
Oh no, that has a script.
Yeah, no,
I'm looking right at it.
Like completely.
Oh, okay. Notion don't like you, but that's fine. Sims and Chill. That's the name of the stream.
Sims and Chill.
Because my brain already stopped functioning with that.
I don't know how to respond to that. They're very proud of it. There's actually images out there too, you guys.
If y'all
Google
Harley
Quinn
piece
isekai
together, then y'all feel free to drop it in the chat unnecessarily. It doesn't matter. It passed. It's fluff. You go ahead. I don't care if you discuss it. It don't make sense. But hey, it's 2023. Anything can make sense. That's fine.
Let me make sure, is that all the news I got? Did anything pop
I
up
feel
on
like
my
that's
feed?
what I feel like that's on a bad note. I need something. I need to clean my palate with something better.
Let me see if I can just find any random news that might make you feel better.
Please, Jesus, help! Yeah. Anything. Come on, man.
I'm not.
You're losing me.
I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm blanking out.
Oh.
I have some. I have some. I just saw it on Facebook. Square Enix just posted 23rd anniversary of the release of Final Fantasy IX. Go celebrate by playing or watching in memoriam. That's great. There you go. Whew.
Okay, I'm not gonna
salvaged the stream.
I about made it worse because a trailer dropped.
Nope.
There is a new season of Record of Ragnarok. It's not Record of Ragnarok.
You know what? Thank you for telling me that. That's something me and my cousin have been talking. We watch it and then we go to Facebook and we talk about it. So shout out to my cousin Raven because she talks to me about it. So thank you for. That's what I'm talking about. Keisha D following me on Threads.
It's me. It's who?
Okay, so. This is like so me and my cousin.
This is your cousin?
This is my cousin.
Hey girl.
She was that cousin that I always called like the Christmas present cousin because she was born on Christmas Eve.
Oh. Yes. Did they give you 2 presents or 1? I need to know. I have 2 children in December.
Now, keep in mind that this is a safe place, so you can talk about it if you were traumatized. But yes, me and my cousin will go and talk about this season and that season. I'm glad you reminded me because that's something for me to binge and get into. It is great. We left off on a great note because your boy Buddha about to come through here and shake shit up. I love it. Plus he's delicious to look at. Do with that information as you will. Love it. So yes, thank you for reminding me. Boom.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
See? Don't feel bad. Because I got combined presents and my birthday was at the top of the doggone month.
Well, no, I have a 22nd of December and a 3rd of December, and I'm very adamant of telling people if you can't give them 2 presents, don't give them anything. They don't need anything from you.
Yeah, I was going to say just make sure they separate them.
Well, yeah, no, I've always said that. I even told my grandmother who was like trying to give my oldest, she was like, here's a $50 gift card for her birthday and for Christmas. Like separated, 2 different gift cards, 25.
Celebrate my birthday. Don't take away from the Lord while I'm celebrating his.
Right.
You giving me gifts.
Right. So I was.
But yeah.
I'm sorry you have to deal with that. I'm a very big advocate for my children to split that shit.
Split that shit.
All right.
Put that on a shirt.
I'm not going to lie. We're ready. For some reason, Notion is not letting me in.
That's okay, because I'll guide you until it lets you in.
Yes, my daughter will say, please don't wrap my presents in Christmas presents if they're not Christmas presents. My oldest one says that.
Right. Now, here we go.
There it is.
The meat and potatoes of it. Today is what I thought while we talked about it that Honest was going to play it. But sometimes
I'm a little embarrassed.
Right. I wish that my dinosaur would allow me to do it, but I can tell you right now, I tried to just record some and everything just went like that. So we're not gonna do it until I upgrade.
Also, like I'm still worried about the processing issues that my computer has sometimes when I have too much shit up.
Right. So
husbando.
Susu.
Hop in.
Susu haters, dag haters for joining us. Here we go. We have Sim and Chill. So now, the game that was the brainchild of Will Wright, which is the creator of Sim City. Shout out to Will Wright. The Sims have stolen the hearts and your time. And money. By literally redefining the life simulation games. So this is going to be the most relaxed one. We want this to be as interactive. Yeah, go get your nuggets.
Let me get my nuggets.
Go get your nuggets. This is going to be quite the relaxed. Right, go get the nuggets. Don't get the nuggets.
Go get the nuggets.
Go get the nuggets. This is the most relaxed stream that we could think of because it's all about the Sims. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, like I told y'all, because it wasn't that many of y'all when we had first started, so I'm going to say it again. I I had went to the store to make myself a plum bob because I didn't buy it off of Amazon because they had wanted too many of my dollars and I was trying to be cheap. When I said I could make it, and I attempted to make it, so I had bought diorama board. It was pretty big, and I had bought some pipe cleaners, and I thought I could just make a plumb bob, and it didn't go too well. It's way over there. I'm not gonna get up to go get it because it's terrible. Trust me, nobody wants to see that. So just imagine my plumb bob. I was like, put your plumb bobs up, turn around. This is all about the Sims, and we're gonna start at the top and work our way down. But now Onyx might have reneged on this, but she has said, "But you got time."
What?
Drop, because I said, yeah. No, I'm not gonna go up and get it. I'm not gonna get nothing. Literally right there. It's embarrassing.
What?
I might go up and get it. So y'all can see my disaster of art. Coming from a whole illustrator that knows how to draw, but that plumb bob was a hot freaking mess. But
hey, your plumb bob. I'm sorry.
The
people demand. You must give what the people demand.
I'm gonna shift the blame on Onyx right now. Because last Friday,
I said I was gonna buy it.
Haters. Last Friday, haters. She promised a gift to the person who could guess how much money she actually spent over the years.
Okay, I'll give y'all some clues. I'll give y'all some clues while you go get it.
I'm gonna go get my raggedy plum bob.
So if you can guess close to how much I have spent on The Sims, I will. What do I have in the bag? Let's see here.
Oh, I tore it up.
You tore it up? Did you get mad?
No, I tore it up. It tore up. Okay, let me see if I can piece it back together first.
Okay. I will mail you an Uraraka pin from My Hero Academia.
She is adorable.
Yes.
She's adorable. I like it.
And a Bakugao mini picture. If you can guess I'll give you 5 clues. That's very generous. If you could guess how much I've spent over the years for The Sims in general.
Now, keep in mind, this is honest, not geeky. You guess nothing but I have eaten hot dog for me. So you guess if you want to. See, look how raggedy.
Oh, I didn't think it was that big.
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh my god!
It on a headband. It was supposed to sit right here. And I should have just bought the thing, but you can tell I tried, Chad. I tried.
All right, 5 clues. I am about to expose the shit out of myself. All right, so are we ready?
Yes.
I have been playing The Sims since Sims 1.
Okay. All right, that's clue number 1, chat. That's clue number 1.
I have had... See, it's cute.
Thank you. It's still ugly, but that's okay. Thank you. I'm gonna put it right there so the chat can see it. All right.
I have owned every console except a Dreamcast and a GameCube.
Okay. All right.
I like the most gardening in The Sims.
Okay.
When this first came out, hold on.
Was that more than 5?
No, that was 3. Number 4, I had access to this easily because I worked at GameStop at one point in my life.
Okay.
At one point, just a computer was my only source of console of gaming. So,
boom.
I still play today also. I literally played for like 3 hours this morning.
Put your guesses there.
I'll tell y'all later in the stream. I'll write it down. Whoever makes a guess.
The closest one. Pick your prize, and then we'll give you the email address to shoot us your information. Please don't drop it in the chat. We don't want weirdos.
Do not, please. God, no.
Yeah, we'll shoot us an email. Pick which one you want, and we'll get it sent out to you. So that's pretty cool. I wish we had some sim related stuff, but we don't because no,
because when you bought the games, I'm about to expose more of myself. Some of the games had the Plumbob USB or the Plumbob keychain, and I don't know where that is for myself.
I tried to find my old box because, well, I tried to find all of mine, and I don't know where they are. They're not in this house anymore. I looked and looked and looked. Even husband tried to help me look
I
and
found.
still
Oh,
could
I
not
know
find my
where's
boxes.
my boxes are under
I'm
the TV.
sad.
Most
Mine
of them.
are nowhere. I cannot locate them. And then watch after we end the stream, I'ma find them. Look at me, look. See, it's trying to die. But I'ma find them, and then it's gonna be like, oh well, now it's over with. But then I'll just save it for the next stream, and then I'll show y'all. Like, see, I wasn't lying. I had them. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna start at the top. I'm gonna run down now.
You
All I'm
played
gonna
on
do.
PS4. I'm playing on the computer. I hate the
Cool.
switch that EA just did. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, you're good. Now here's what. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun interactive talk. I'm gonna start at the top. Now keep in mind, I'm only going to talk about the mention, not talk about. I'm only gonna mention the expansion packs, not the kits and all the other stuff. So if you remember, drop them down in the chat and tell us about them. But to keep the list shorter than I have it, I only wrote down the release dates for the main iteration and the expansion packs, but not like the little kits and stuff like that. But we're gonna get into it. So, just a little background before I do that. For me, I told you, you want this have eating hot dog because you're not getting a prize for me. But I'm gonna give you my background. I got into it. Well, hold on. Do I need to say that now? Did I save that? No, yeah, I didn't write that down, so I can say it now. All right. I got into it in college. My sister brought it to my attention first because she was watching Malcolm and Eddie. And in Malcolm and Eddie, and Full Time Nerd can account for that because she's the first person that I heard say anything about it because she was watching Malcolm and Eddie and they were playing The Sims. So I was like, oh, I never heard of that. So they were talking about it. Da, 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 da. I didn't get into it until college. My roommate at the time, shout out to Courtney, she had The Sims 2 on her phone. On her computer, her desktop. She had a desktop. So I didn't come in playing the first Sims. I came in playing the second Sims because I didn't have we had a home computer, but we didn't have a lot of computer games. We had a lot of tycoon games, so we didn't have the Sims or anything like that. So I got into it, been playing ever since. So I came in by the time the second one came around. So we're gonna start at the top. So Will Wright actually pitched this in '97. Started trying to get something going, but The Sims, as we know it, the first Sims didn't come out until 2000. So at the start of the new millennia, well, the beginning part at the end of the millennia, the start of the new millennia is when we got The Sims, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 expansion packs. You have Living Large that released the same year, Hot Date that came out in
Hot
01.
Date was such a good one too.
We'll talk about it. House Party came out in 02, along with Vacation
Like
came out in
Vacation.
02. Unleashed came out in 02, followed by Superstar in 03, and rounding out the Sims original series with Making Magic in 03. Now, I'm going to jump in while we talk about Sims. You came in on the Sims 1 to help the chat along while they're guessing. How many of these did you have along with the base game? Because I had none. I came in on 2.
5 total.
5.
Mind you, for those need to understand something,
Uh-huh.
I found out about the advertisement for The Sims while playing tycoon games.
Ah, okay.
Because
Okay,
you know how
okay.
back in the day when you would open up the game, the little cover, they would sometimes have like a slip of paper of like games, right?
Right.
Like whatever it was. And I want to say, not my roller coaster tycoon game, but maybe, I don't know. One of the ones later down the line had coming soon the Sims game, and that's how I found out about it.
Cool.
So I think, including the base game of the original, I owned 5.
Ooh, which one was your favorite out of the series? Out of that group?
I was a fan of Vacation and Hot Date big time. I did not like how you had such limited control of pets, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that Unleashed?
Yeah. Unleashed
I can tell y'all right now, because it's a question, and I'm gonna say it twice, but I'm gonna say it right now because it's on my brain because Onyx brought it up. But there is never an iteration of pets in any Sims game that I like. I hate them with a passion. Why? Because you know how many babies I've actually had taken away because I forgot them was in there. You think I want to take care of a pet?
Oh no.
They're going to get taken away. You know how many kids I've lost because I just didn't feed them in time? Okay, we
I
really
just
want
had
to
a
do that
chicken
to
run away today because I
Rover.
forgot to clean it.
My cow ran away.
My chicken ran away today because I wasn't like talking to it. I was
So
like, "You're being fed and cleaned." Like, I don't understand. Why the fuck I gotta talk to you, chicken? You about to turn into drumsticks in a second. Anyway, yeah. So
I think
I owned 5 of them, and I think I know the reason no, I did not. Like, I'm literally my life.
what the
My
Sims?
life is
Right.
I can track my life according to The Sims.
It's like saying, do you remember where you
Yeah,
were when the
2000.
Sims
My
dropped?
parents and I, with my older brother, lived in Karen Crow, Louisiana. Out in the country, our house was built in 2001. We had a computer room where I played The Sims and fought with my older brother because I wanted to. The Sims community was online and it was getting to the point of, hey,
Yeah,
people are starting to upload things because this is getting pretty cool. There wasn't much customization or anything, but you could just
yeah.
download color palettes and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
that's kind of cool. I'm glad you said that. I mean, we're gonna circle back to that point in a minute. Um, further a little further down the line. It's funny that you brought that up. So I'm glad you know that. No, what was I mean, fresh out of high school, 99, 2000, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. And like I said, the only computer games that we had was like the Ski Resort Tycoon. That was our favorite. Like the only major one that we had up there. And that was it. Like I did not know about it until my roommate had it. And then I was hooked. I remember, well, I get to when we get to that other one, but no, I did not get on this train. But my sister did, she knew about it, but I didn't get a chance to play it. So I kind of hate that I missed it. I hate that I missed the hype train of The Sims. It's yeah, no. But if I had to pick any of the ones that I probably would like based on the names, and I can see, because I mean that's a whole generation of people learned what woohoo all we had was the games like
SimCity.
WoW, right? That had expansion packs. Yes.
Yeah.
So it was,
Well,
yeah, it was
Blizzard
only
games in
those type of,
general. Blizzard
yeah.
games in general.
Are they any other computer game? Now, chat, feel free because I can't, I can tell you, I was mostly a
I don't
console
think they
chick,
called
not a
them
PC gaming chick. So I don't know if like how long
expansions
expansion
back
packs.
there. There was a lot of add-ons, like, and it wasn't
I got
massive
you.
add-ons, like whole
Right.
entire worlds besides Blizzard and what they were doing. It was more of like, hey, here's some new skins. Hey, here's another place you could go.
That's
So it
okay.
was add-ons.
Because that's not what I'm saying at all.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is this was the first of its kind having an expansion pack for included expansion packs. Now, yeah, was at the beginning and the end for a lot of us? Yes, because you wanted your Sims life to be a little bit more rounded, so you wanted these new interactions. Of course, you're gonna buy them. So, all right, move on down to when I came onto the scene, which was The Sims 2. Still holds a special place in my heart because this is how I got into it and introduced, and therefore,
Bob pancakes.
yes. Sims 2 has, besides the base game, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A total of 8 expansion packs. Now keep in mind, this is not including all of the nickel and diamond that Maxis does behind it. So the Sims 2 came out in 04. All right, it changed my little thing. Right behind it, the year after that was University. That came out in 05. Nightlife came out in 05. Right behind that is Open for Business in 06. Then there's Pets in 06. Seasons in 07. Bon Voyage in 07. Free Time in 08. And lastly, before they were done with The Sims 2, they released Apartment Life. That is the last I don't know if she had any expansions. I can't remember. But as soon as I came home and I got my little laptop, I bought the box set. Was it Bon Voyage? No. It was Open for Business. That's what I had by the time I got it myself. And keep in mind, I bought it twice. I bought the base game when I came home, and then I bought the box set because there was no online downloading. I physically had to go into the store, get the set, because that was the only way they were doing the expansions. I remember every time they released one, having to go like in Target or Walmart and then like picking up the expansion. They always sold them for like $19.99. And so I would buy them for like $20 and that kind of stuff like that. So my favorite, I love The Sims 2. What you got? Because I got 6 more. Total. I can talk about the 2.
You got 6 total in that one.
So I hope y'all keeping up in the chat.
And that includes the base game, which I got. I know for this one because I was so excited. I got the deluxe version, and that's how I got the Plum Bob USB.
Now keep in mind,
which I don't know where the fuck it is.
I will add some extra just to help y'all keep the tally going. These early iterations, we rarely bought them on sale because they didn't go. So like I said, you had to physically go in the store and buy them. So just keep that in the back of your mind that most of these, we got them full retail price. Boom. Okay. So which one was your favorite though?
This one, University was the shit.
I didn't get University. No, I didn't. I didn't get University until 3.
No? This one you could get like kidnapped by secret societies and be gone for days. Shit was crazy. They're literally fucking kidnapping us.
Oh my god! I always like running the business because I think Open for Business introduced you being able to like really run the restaurant.
And I appreciate this also because unlike Sims 4 right now, you have to literally download a mod to have an on-plot business with your home above it. That free range, fucking free range.
It was great, and I keep that in your mind because we'll get to those things that you can tell how they changed over the years based on every iteration that they had. Fucking wild to me. About some of the things that. Oh no, you could not pay me. I told you, if the babies get bodied, the pets they don't have a chance. My thing is run away because you got a better chance of finding food and shelter in the wilds of the sim. You know what I miss though, and I know I got that as a question, but I'm going to throw that out there right now, and I'm going to circle back to it. I miss being able to pick up the payphone in The Sims 2 and call the cab to come get you.
Because payphones don't exist anymore.
Right. Yeah, no, they don't. And I miss that. It was always fun to go up to the little payphone, call, and then like wherever you was. I don't know. Sims 2 had a lot of weird scenarios in it. I think that was really unhinged. You can attest for the
Oh,
Sims 1 on top of
yeah.
that, but they had some strange scenarios that
Side
was
note,
just
the
weird.
last time I used a payphone was my phone died as a teenager, and I was arguing with my boyfriend at the time, so I went to the local payphone and put all the change I had in my car into the payphone so I could yell at him some more.
You psycho. And another thing, please insert 10 25 cents. Click, click, click. And
Look at
another
my motherfucker!
thing.
I fucking hate you! Yeah, no, that was it.
You.
Right there. Also, another side note about Sims 2. This is when we started getting the Bella Goth story.
You know what? Full time, I agree.
I agree with that too.
They should make a nostalgia pack, and not the way that they've been feeding it to us in The Sims 4 with these little kids telling some all about the 90s and grunge. Don't do me. I mean, like throwback down. Give us the scenarios from the first two. Because in Sims 2, you had to remember when you got to, if you wanted your kid to go to a private school, that the dean from the school would come have dinner at your house, and you had
to impress that man.
Yes, and if you impressed them, then your kid can get into the school. Like, I miss that. Like, you was literally on pins and meter, like, okay, they coming by. You gotta give them a good meal. You gotta, your cooking skills wasn't that good.
Yep.
They might not make it. And I was like, oh, this is fun. That was fun. I missed that part. Sims 2, one of my favorites, simply because that's how I came in to the series. I will tell y'all this though. I have played like a square ever since I started coming in. Yeah. I have yet to purposely torture to this day. And I played The Sims yesterday. I have yet to purposely torture, maim, or harm a Sim. Now, Geeky, you just said babies got taken away from neglect, okay? It wasn't on purpose. I was trying to get there. I have never played torturous. I have never played evil. Your face says that you have.
Y'all should know by the last damn chat that I am not a morally decent person.
Right. Like, if that wasn't clear.
Right. The first time my Sims died on Sims 1 because of the pool thing, I didn't realize. Now, mind you, I'm a 10-year-old playing this game. I didn't realize that I needed a ladder to get out without the diving board.
Right. I think that's how we all discovered the weird ways that your Sims
also,
can die.
mind you, have y'all ever heard the death sound when death comes in Sims 1? That shit was scary. 3:00 in the morning playing The Sims, and you hear the death sound at 10 years old. I swear I had the only other death sound I've ever been scared of is when Sonic runs out of breath.
Oh, no, that one.
That's anxiety inducing. So this one was like, doom. And you're like, yeah.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
What is this? And then it appears, like the screen slightly darkens. He appears in a puff of fucking smoke. And your Sims is I'm a 10! And your Sims is like this on the ground in Sims 1. And 2, I think, does it too. Not as, like, scary. But,
yeah,
bruh.
no. I think it got a lot less horrifying over the years. Because now when your Sim die, I don't even remember.
Yes, girl.
I don't remember the sound.
I would run out the room. When my brother would play on the Sega or my mom would play on the Sega, I ran out the room like a scared little bitch.
And that's not helping Sonic get out the fucking water now, is it?
I could not watch Sonic die, y'all. It hurt me too. I made that my ringtone at like 5 years ago. And my husband said, just no, Sydney, no.
Yeah, you had to make peace with it. It's therapeutic. Like, if I can't get used to this sound, I will never get better. I remember the first time I heard it, and I was like, so is he not like Mario? Can he just not stay there until he has a time?
It's a bubble.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hate it because sometimes you just couldn't get to that bubble. But anyway, we're not talking about Sonic.
Oh, that was whoo. But yeah, that death sound, the death tone in Sims 1 and even Sims 2 is still kind of scary too because he still came up in a puff of smoke and your Sims is
I think the feedback from the children is what made them
Like, chill out.
Yeah. But to me, now, go ahead.
Nah,
Horrify a new generation. Bring that shit
please,
back.
please, because also
Let them know.
Sims
When you
2
torture
really
your Sims.
started to bring out the story with Bella Goth, that whole shit.
Oh,
And
yeah,
if you
yeah.
want to know what really happened to her, Game Theory did a wonderful job.
You did do a good job breaking
Wonderful
it down.
job breaking that down. Game Theory, the Bella Goth Explained is what it's called, I want to say.
Do y'all want to know another truth about me?
Go ahead.
Right, right. See, we got some fellow theorists
Hell yeah.
amongst the hater nation.
Yep.
Here's some truths. You know, I have never ever played a Townie storyline
Oh, no.
longer than 10 minutes. Like, I am instantly uninterested in whatever the hell you got going on. Like, I don't care. Like, I want to make I don't mind. Ooh, my first, I think this was Sim 2. No, it might have been Sim 3. My first little townie that I really put my heart in, my Sim, not townie. I'm sorry. My OC that I put my heart and soul into making. Married one of the townies, but I didn't know he was already married, but he married my Sim. But he married my Sim. He married
Yeah, you
her.
can marry him. And you got to keep
And
it for
then
the other one.
And then he left. He
get
left her,
around.
and my Sims just broke down, and she just cried, and she cried, and she cried, and I was trying to figure out why she was crying. It was because the townie husband just ran off on her. She was so devastated.
I had
I was
Bob
like, oh my God.
Pancakes was my
Bob
first
fucking
townie
Pancakes.
from the first Sims, but that's because I didn't know how to fucking play because I was 10. So there's that.
Bob Pancakes, but that's it's not my favorite Sims, but it holds a special place in my heart because that's how I got into the series. So shout out to Sims 2. It's still a great one.
Oh, yeah.
Now, for most of us, this is the one that is your favorite. In all of its laggy, dragging mess, to us, now you have some people who will debate and say The Sims 2 was when Sims was at its perfection. I beg to differ. To me, everything that The Sims 3 did is what I wish they carried over into 4.
I will say, remind yourself in the midst of this too, the Sims Exchange and the mod community has built up over these years as we go through these Sims.
It has. I got into the Sim Exchange on the second one.
Same.
I immediately was online.
I found out probably
I was
halfway
immediately
through.
signed up. Yeah, I've been addicted to this. Now, I'm not as active in the community as far as like talking or anything like that, but I will pop in. I do, particularly in Sims 3, where you can like peruse the gallery.
Yeah.
Then it's a lot more streamlined, where it's better set up the way it is now. But Sims 3, you literally had to go to the website.
Yep, and download. Same with 2.
Yeah, and get your stuff and then port it over.
And
so it was really cool.
2 is where the challenges started. People started getting creative.
I wish I did. I literally just focused on me and my Sims.
I didn't do
but
a
I didn't
challenge
get
until
into
3 though.
Me neither. I never got into it, and I've yet to complete. No. The only challenge I've ever completed in The Sims 3 was the Legacy Challenge, and that was glorious. I did my own spin on it because I wanted not only my family to have a legacy, but I had my Sims buy up property, because you could buy the buildings in 3. So I had them buy up property so that instead, like, you know how the land grabs are everywhere? Oh, yeah. My Sim's last name was on everything. But here we go.
What? Malcolm.
Wait, The Sims 3. How a lot of us, this the one that stole our hearts and my pockets.
Oh, let's see.
Because the most expansion packs and the kits that I bought is in this one. So Sims 3 came onto the scene in 2009. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 expansion packs. I can tell you right now, I probably got most of them. I'll tell you for sure after I go down the list. Now, the first one they rolled out was was World Adventure. Came out at the same
Hated
year as
it.
the base
Fucking
game.
hated World Adventure.
Ambitions was right behind it. In 2010, Late Night came out in the same year in 2010. Then there was Generations, my personal favorite, that came out in 2011. Then there was fucking Pets in 2011.
I got a
So
story about pets on this
right,
one though.
Showtime came out in 2012. Supernatural 2012. Seasons in 2012. University Life is how you do university right.
Oh yeah.
2013. Island Paradise in 2013. And last but not least, Into the Future 2013 to round out that
I
series. Get
had,
into it.
oh Lord, here we go. World Adventure, Ambition, Late Night, Generation, Pets, Showtime. No, not Showtime. Supernatural, Seasons, University Life. I had all but 3, so I had 8, 9 total.
Correct. I had every last one of them except you all automatically know if Pets is on the list, I ain't fucking have it.
So
I didn't have Pets.
What is this? 19?
I didn't have Island
2009.
Paradise, and I didn't get
19.
Into the Future because at that point my computer was saying, "Hey," because I tell you what, I tell you the reason why I didn't bother because when Into the Future came out, that expansion pack, for those of y'all that know, The Sims 4
Yep, was
had
already
released.
announced.
No, yeah, no. They not only did they already announce it,
Yeah.
they released Create a Sim.
Yes.
So the part of the Sims 4 that you could play with was Create a Sim. So we had the people, us in the forums, had already moved because we were doing ugly challenges online in the
Oh
Create a
Lord.
Sim. So most of us we were still playing, but we weren't buying. We weren't
Yeah,
buying.
no,
So
because
I did
it's
not buy
literally
that.
the last 2 I did not buy because they had already announced The Sims 4, and I was like, I'm not getting my package no
Right.
more. But no,
So
I was
my personal favorite one, The Sims 3, I still have it on the cloud. I had to remove it to get access on my dinosaur. I had it on the last computer that we had. I had all of that plus the base game for 4. Sims 3, special place in my heart.
Oh yeah. No,
Special place in my
I
heart. I
hated
love
World
it. I love it.
Adventures. I hated World Adventures because it's the first time
It
I've
was
ever
okay.
I got it. Like of course I went to like the Japanese gardens one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went in the
Yeah,
mountains.
like I said, it was okay.
It was
I can say I
defective.
liked it better than like Snowy Escapes from
No,
4, but we'll get to that.
it was because there was mummies and they could actually attack you and you could like
Yes.
pass out and actually die. And I was like, what the fuck is this? When did this become an RPG where there was consequences for my actions in
Right.
this game? I was
Right.
pissed. After that, I don't think I ever went on a quote unquote vacation in The Sims 3 again.
That's so. I'm scarred.
I was pissed because then it was one of those they had like it's the middle of the night, 3 o'clock. Boom! A mummy has
See,
appeared.
that
You've
was
been
your
cursed.
problem.
And I was like,
Instead of being in the bed,
I'm
just up
19.
at
I
3
can do what
o'clock
I
in the morning.
want. At the time,
I'm an adult now.
and the thing with pets is at the time, my husband was curious. At the time, he was my boyfriend. Was curious about not the same boyfriend from the payphone. Was curious about The Sims. So
We
he
will
had
hope.
played a few times on that hot pink Dell laptops that came out at the time. Showing my age.
I love it.
Yep. And he was like, "Oh, I want The Sims." So he bought The Sims, and the first one he bought was Pets, and him and his god brother sat there and they created this little household with a dog. And I was like, "Hey, how's the game going?" He's like, "Yeah, the dog is famous. The dog pays all the bills." I just sit down and I don't do shit. The dog does everything. And it's like the little notification, all right, I couldn't think of the dog's name. The dog is going to work and going to fucking work. And I'm like,
look at all that great. It's not child labor. Look at all that great pet labor right there. Why?
Like, you're not going to get a
Don't
job?
work
No, the
hard.
dog has a
No.
job.
Wait, right. Why? Why do I need one?
I was like, okay, sure, it's your Sims game, bro.
I
But
think the one that stole my heart was in heavy competition was when I got Ambitions, because Ambitions introduced all those fun careers that you can actually go on the job for. My favorite one was Private Detector, the Private Eye. I love that one. That one and news reporter. Because you actually can go, and then when you do your interviews in the
Yep.
street, it was just a fun
That one for
expansion pack
me.
to give you the quote unquote the new careers added onto there, or a new way to play the careers is how you got like, oh, you can actually do the job. Or my other one where you got to go and remember you get to be a stylist, and like
Oh
all the talents was like
yeah.
super ugly, and you got to like do their
Yep, I remember that.
style. Yeah,
The
that
stores were
one of my favorite things.
more interactive, which was nice. When you did have your own
Mm-hmm.
business, the stores were significantly more interactive. I liked
Right,
actually Generations in this one, and
my one of my favorite.
Seasons was good in this one because Seasons introduced the whole entire crop system and the plant sim. This one,
I only cared because you can die by in a thunderstorm.
yeah, that pissed me off. And then I got hit by a satellite too, which also sucked. The ways to die in 3 were so fucking insane, y'all.
And now was it 3 or 2 that introduced the color match to how you die?
Yes. So if you die by fire, of course it'd be red. You died by
Yeah.
old age, you were a white ghost, which
Right.
not racist. You died by drowning, you were dripping and blue. Like
Right.
and there's so many, and I want to say like the challenges got even crazier because of the amount of customization you were able to do, and the mods, y'all think the mods right now is bad? You can download a working bed that gave you 10% to get an STD, 10% of getting pregnant, and it was a working bed where you got paid, if you catch my drift. That
Let me hip y'all to some stuff. Y'all want to know how my original laptop that I had all through college died?
fucking mods.
Mods. Mods. I had every mod you can think of, all of them, all of them, all of them. My computer was flooded with mods to the point where it couldn't take it anymore. It crashed and it died.
Bruh. Like the mod game like
I
excelled
miss my game.
with
My
the
Sims were so
challenges.
pretty with all of the skins that I
Yep.
had. I had the little glowing overlay there. They was just so pretty. I remember because they brought them back for the Sim 4, so shout out to those mine, where you can get like the long curl fingernails.
Yep.
And I miss my mods. I miss Sims 3. They're
The
so
Sims
pretty.
3 was great. I did one of my
Hmm.
favorite
Favorite game.
craziest challenges on the Sims 3, which was the Apocalypse Challenge. And the basis of it pretty much is there's an apocalypse. You can't even live on the first floor because the ground is radiated, and you can't pick up anything heavy, so you can't really do any hardcore labor or anything like that because your bones and shit are weak. So on, they had like the whole scenario. So you had to live like on the second floor. The water is contaminated, so you only had one purifying source, so you would only have to get like a sink. Shit was crazy. I had a stack of papers this fucking big about the rules to this game, to this apocalypse challenge. So pretty much what you had to do was, as you gone through the careers, it unlocked you to a better living. Which I liked. I made it through like 4 careers, 5 careers before I stopped, because then things just started getting normal.
Drop in the chat if y'all actually play, what y'all favorite challenge is, if y'all ever did any challenge runs. I didn't do any. Like I said, I only did one, which was the Legacy Challenge. And that's because I just wanted my Sims to take over the world.
I also did the Breed the Ugly Out challenge.
I did that one time.
It was too easy
I told you,
for me, though.
I only did it in the Creator Sim because you could do it when when Sims 4 came out.
Oh, every townie. Nice.
You know,
That
I think that was going. If correct me if I'm wrong, but that was currently been revitalized now, right? Where they
Where are you in this 100 babies?
Oh God! Shout out to Kelsey Dangerous for making that shit popular, because I didn't know anything about it. I know some popular YouTubers were already doing the 100 baby challenge, and I was like, this is pure insane. Because there's like a lot of rules with the 100 baby challenge too, and I like watching people hurt themselves doing that. So yeah, how far off you in that?
You're
35.
oh 35 and her vampire daughter died and she quit. I am
The breeding
so
must go
sorry.
on. The breeding must go
I
on.
will
Pop
say
those babies out.
for
Get
like
those
three
babies out of there.
also, if I'm not mistaken, the reason I was very like caught up with three so much too was
Hmm.
I want to say this was the introductions where you can be a fairy in
Yes.
Supernatural.
Supernatural was my favorite
Yes.
one. And I remember I got my feelings hurt because I didn't know. Like I built this big, beautiful house, and I put the little fairy house on there. That your Sims will permanently just stay small and live in the fairy house
Yep.
until you come out. And I was like, oh, it's waste of space. I could have just saved them Simoleons and had them just live in a
Live in the
little fairy house.
literally.
Yeah, I
And I
loved it.
like the fact that it was like elongated life. I think it was like 135 days or something like that. It was great. I would
Yeah.
loved
Oh,
being a fairy.
they were my favorite. The fairies were my favorite ones, and I like making the witches my least favorite. Just like
Fucking
in real life,
vampires.
was the vampires and the werewolves. I hated them. I hated them. Least favorite occults. I don't care about them.
Don't care about the
Um,
aliens because I'm y'all.
I actually did. I
Really?
actually did. I actually did. Now that's how I got horrified in Sims 2, because I didn't know you can just get abducted and get
Yeah.
pregnant.
I think my
That
a few of my
that
husbands
that
in The Sims
horrified me.
2 just got abducted, came back pregnant. I was like, oh, yeah, that's what
I
we're
was
doing.
like, we done got probed.
Yeah.
So okay, somebody had themselves a good time on side
Can't remember, but
six,
you know you had a good time.
right? So no, yeah, like no Sims 3 challenges.
Oh God,
I only
yeah.
did the one. But I think what made me appreciate 3 so much, and I know we're gonna circle back because I do have a list of questions at the end of all of that, discussion questions, but to get a little bit more meat and potatoes. I just miss how immersive and expansive and free roaming the world was. Like I
And
miss that.
customizable.
Right. Like, yeah, like because you had plenty of worlds where you just had plenty, not just the one, not just when they gave us Newcrest in 4, but you had like plenty of worlds that were just blank. Or they had the create a world tool because that came with 3,
Yep.
and you could just make your own world and then upload them for other
I did that.
simmers
I
to
downloaded a
enjoy.
few of them.
Yeah, like I think my love for, because I didn't really do it in 2, 3 gave me my love of architecture in the Sims. I
I suck
spent
at it.
countless of hours, yeah, creating houses and rooms and all that stuff like that. I love creating. I would spend that more than I did on creating the doggone Sim.
See, I
Heck,
was
I
one of
miss
those. I had to make my Sims. See, my husband says I have a very special power that anytime that any app or anything gives me something where I can create myself, I do such a fucking good job at it. It's very weird to him.
I made my husband once and then he died and I got sad. And
I've
I never
never
made
made.
another person after that
Nope.
because I literally couldn't deal with the fact that they got old and passed away. And I was
I
like,
was a
oh,
weeb, so every I'm still a weeb. Every ship from any anime you can think of that I was a fan of was
yeah.
getting a Sim family.
I did that. Not in, did I do it in 3? No, I didn't start recreating characters until 4.
Let's see.
Even though Sims 3 had the better slider tool.
Yep.
I don't know why I didn't do it, but I just didn't. I don't know. It
No,
was
I had
that's a
my.
good
Let's see,
one.
I was 19, so we had Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon and Outlaw Star. We had Yu Yu Hakusho, and all of them were there. And I did, and that's when I started downloading the mods and the online stuff. Oh, you can make this character, and here's some more colored hair for you. Ha ha. All right, Super Saiyan. So yeah, I went off. Like, I think I've only made that, and I'm about to expose myself. And I made me and my current boyfriend slash current husband now, one time.
Who died
Our
and who
children.
got depressed? See, that's why. Yeah, that's why you
The
know you
children was
can't
named
handle.
Malik and
Ugh.
Merrick, shut up. And they were twins, and they died in a fire.
That's the other thing I actually miss about the old Sims. They had no qualms about killing those
Oh,
babies.
bruh, they murked your children. Like, oh, don't let your
Yeah.
children stay outside too long. You'll get hit by a satellite.
Or a meteor shower, because that
Yep.
killed one of my Sims before. That matter of fact, that did kill one of my kids. We were out there observing the meteor shower, and they kept giving me the warnings, but I didn't know what it was. And then
Yeah.
they did that weird ass sound, and they got hit, and then they died. And I was
Oh,
like,
your
oh
kid wants
shit.
to go play in a puddle? Lightning strike!
The other one that devastated me in Sims 3 was I had finally aged up a kid. They grew up in a nice, happy home. She moved to her own house. A fire broke out on the lot and she died, and it ended my game. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like,
I'm
no, because I
finally
kept
free
clicking
to
on her.
step out into the world.
Right.
Death.
And then she was just like, I was like, put yourself out. Put yourself. She would not.
Oh
The fire people came too late and she just burnt the hell up. And then you got that game over screen. Excuse me, game over screen where it says this sim has died. You may click on a different sim somewhere else.
You have no more available Sims in
Right.
the lot. Please pick another family.
Just moved out and was starting university. It's like she don't have any. She's got no offspring. Got nobody else here. So yeah, no.
Good old Sims 3.
Right. We'll hop on some more. So here we go.
Oh Lord.
We're present day with a whopping, not counting the base game, a whopping 14 expansion packs.
1.
Let's go.
Two.
Hold on. Don't count out loud yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sims 4 drops 2014. Here we go in quick succession. Get to Work came out in 2015. Get Together came out in the same year, 2015. City Living dropped the following year in 2016. Cats and Dogs dropped in 2017. Followed by Seasons in 2018, along with Get Famous in 2018. After that, we had Island Living in 2019, along with Discovered University in 2019. Eco Lifestyle came out in 2020, along with Snowy Escape 2020. Right after that, we got Cottage Living in 2021. High School Years 2022, Growing Together, which came out this year, followed by at the end of this month on July the 20th will be our 14th expansion pack called Horse Ranch, July the 20th, 2023. So technically we have 13, but hey, since it's the month that is going to drop, and if you're one of those that are privy to it, you got an early release, because I've already seen some of those privy simmers that on YouTube already got an early release. If you're one of those, damn, that is brutal. You are correct, Spider. You are correct, Spider. You are correct, Spider. And that is not counting the kits. And that is not counting the extra story. This is literally just the expansion pack. If anybody that knows The Sims 4 knows that there are a shit ton. Yes, ma'am. There's a shit ton of extra stuff. Kits and packs, because it's not counting the packs either. The kits, the packs on top of that. This is literally just base game and expansion packs. Go ahead, Onyx, so that the people can get their prize.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, don't feel bad, Raven, because I
8.
literally just bought High School Years, and I'm just
about to buy High School
Years.
Year. I was looking at it today.
To go on sale. So
I have 9 of them, including the base game.
Ooh, Chad. Let me tell you which ones I got. I got Get to Work. I have Get Together. I have City Living.
Yep.
Again,
Fuck them
we
cats
got
and dogs.
I'm about to say we got to do this every single. You know, I ain't got the cats and
I didn't
dogs.
get them.
I have Seasons. I
Yep.
have Get Famous.
Yep.
I have Discovered University.
Nope.
Eco
Yep.
Lifestyle. I have Cottage Living. I have High School Years. So I have 9 so far.
You actually have 1 more than me.
That's not counting the packs.
Oh yeah, you actually buy the packs. I don't.
I actually buy the pack
I bought
because the packs complement my expansions. that
I'm
I
not
bought.
paying $5 for 12 items,
I need them.
but I'll pay. Okay.
However,
That's
to be fair,
saying
I
something.
did get into the mod community heavy,
Oh
and I
my
have supported
God.
some of those. So some of them will make mod
I would like
packs
them to remake the herbs. I actually had that
that,
too.
ooh, girl, you shut up. Ooh, we'll get into that. We'll get into it
These
full time
side
because
ones,
she
yes, I
know
want the side ones to be talked about a lot.
the herb. Yes, the herbs. We definitely about to get into the herbs, but yes, here we go. Talk about the
Oh my
travesty,
God.
the tragedy, the money pit. We love to hate it. That's why I hate it here. I hate it right now. I hate myself. I'm disgusted by myself. But you thought I spent money on three?
Oh,
The amount of money
I'm
I
an
am
adult here.
currently
What is this,
spending.
2024? I was an adult. I was 24.
A whole adult, a
A
whole married adult.
whole married
We have
adult
no
with
excuse.
kids.
We got no excuse. We're not children
For Christmas
begging mommy
presents.
and daddy to buy an expansion. This is an adult decision. I'm disgusting. Look away. Don't look at me.
Please, no, don't look at me.
I'm hideous. I can tell you right now, just me alone, I spent an egregious amount of money on four. Disgusting. Now, to be fair, so I won't look like a monster feeding EA's disgusting habit, the reason why they keep doing what they're doing because of Patrice. No. To be fair, I did wait on a lot of things to go
Yes.
on sale.
3 and 4, same.
The only one that I bought on release date, because I have the proof because I took pictures of it. The only one I bought, The Sims 3 on release date, and I bought the base game, and I bought The Sims 4 base game on release
Same.
date. Everything else, I waited to go on sale before I bought it.
Well,
I still bought it, so I'm
the
I'm
kids,
not
like,
as disgusting.
for those who are cool with the kids, they, like I said, and the sad part is, like, you're justifying buying these half price or even full price expansion packs. And you're like,
True.
yeah, I'm going to pay $40 for this shit. Add on to the $70 deluxe edition of the base game that I already got. And then I want to be a little shit about not paying $5 for 12 items. Get the fuck out. A hypocrite walking among us. Me.
Me.
But some of the kits, like I said, are absolutely useless. Like, if there's...
They are. Like, don't get me wrong. I didn't buy like the knitting kit.
I kind of want the knitting kit too.
Right. I didn't buy let's see. I now some of the kits that I have bought, like I bought Parenthood.
Yeah, I bought that one.
Because it went with the which one did I get? It went with I didn't no because no Growing Together just came out. It went with God, which one was it? No, it wasn't Get Together. It was either Seasons or something. It went to anyway. It complements something else that I wanted, so I bought that. I only bought the Machino kit because of the mod that I bought. No, I just bought something else. No, yeah, it was the mod that I bought that gave me a extra career, and it added to that career. So I was like, okay, so I can't get that out of the mod. Let me just go ahead and buy that because it complemented that. Buzz. But yeah, I can tell you right now, the amount of money that I spent, it grossly makes up for the fact that I don't do pets. But I didn't get like the romantic patio. I did buy the bowling one and the movie pack.
You're more of a pack person than an expansion.
I am more of a pack. Yes, I am. Because they trick me because they're so cheap.
First, I want to talk about the egregious sins that Sims 4, though, has done to us for us to even still be buying this shit, okay?
Speak on it.
Coming from all three other games, and you, the other two games,
yeah,
we were used to several things. Cars.
Correct. Yes.
Swimming pools.
I missed it. Yes.
And toddlers.
And basements. Because remember, Sims 4 retroactively added basements. It didn't start with basements.
We did not have these four things at the start of Sims 4. We did not even get pools until a year in, a year and a
Yep.
half in. We did not get toddlers until about 2 or 3 years ago.
Right. Yeah, I'm about to say it's recently was in a patch that we got
Right.
toddlers.
And that, honestly, that I think is what you were talking about. Once they drop that patch, they drop the parent or whatever it's called.
That's what it
Yeah,
was.
because
And
it
I
wasn't
need
even a
yeah,
game. They're like,
right,
hey,
there you
we
go.
have
That's what it
toddlers.
was.
Would you like to spend some more money on all this cool toddler shit now that
And
we
I
have
was like,
toddlers?
and I was like, no, but now that you dropped it down to $4.99, I kind of got to, so my toddlers can act right.
Basements
You
were
know,
added 2 years after the game, 2 to 3 years after the game dropped. And we
right.
still do not have access to cars.
You got bikes though.
Fuck them
They
bikes.
they finally brought that back because I had missed because I think Sims 3 gave you bikes when you got a Discover University.
Yes.
So you could like ride around the college campus. And I was like, oh, okay, so at least you can ride a bike.
We're past the halfway point of 2023.
Oh, I feel like we're not getting cars now.
No,
It's too
it's
late
been
now.
10
They're moving
years.
on. Yeah,
It's
we're not
been
getting
10
cars.
I've been
Yeah.
playing this all bullshit.
So it's almost 10 years because it dropped in 2014. It's almost 10 years. Almost 10 years.
Why am I still giving Max this money?
Child, that's a long ass time.
Yes.
I have to ask myself why am I still giving them money,
Why
but
are
they
we
shouldn't make it so damn fun.
I don't even know why.
And
why am
and
here?
I will say this. Through all the abuse that I've set my newest dinosaur on, and I'm petting my dinosaur, they are still able to run the Sims like it's fine. No matter what I install, all the packs that I bought and the cute little kits that's unnecessary as hell, like I refuse to buy Bust the Dust. I don't need those problems because you know what? Why I got turned off from Bust the Dust and that Laundry Day kit? Because remember when you got that in the Sims 3?
Yeah, for
And
free.
then all of a sudden though, your Sims don't know how to put clothes in the hamper.
Nope, that shit was annoying.
That
And it
was
free.
yeah, but that was annoying. It was a free annoyance. Because now I'm like, why don't you know how to use the hamper? Now, why I have to spend time picking clothes up off the floor?
Oh, y'all, I gotta chug
But
this
yeah,
one.
it was definitely was free.
It's almost fasting
It
time.
was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, you got to speed that up. Yeah, but yeah, it is. Shove those nuggies in your throat.
Nuggies are gone. I'm eating salami and cheese.
Shove that salami in.
1964 barber.
Nice. But no, yeah, like no, yeah, because some of the kids, and I do agree with you, Ray of Sunshine. You know, it's stupid, but I can't help it. But I don't indulge in every single whim that they want to throw out there. I will say that the modding community, Lord bless those people.
Oh my god.
Who know how to mod. You people are godsends.
You're probably the only reason I'm still here.
Right.
I got the Better Conversations one.
Everything that the Sims team did not do, y'all came in clutch. I got more careers. I got more icons and events for my doggone calendar because of y'all. I have the what was it? The command center because of y'all.
Y'all literally forced EA to put black hairstyles in the game and more skin colors.
Let's get on that tangent for a while because those mods okay. Real talk, those people were starting that in Sims 3. I don't know about Sims 2 because I wasn't heavy into mods in 2. But 3, I was heavy into 3. They've been giving us custom skin tones in 3. And you know what they did in 3? They came back and gave us a color swatch so that you can make your sim like beet red or something like that. But they still did not give us like great
you can have alien
tones.
colors, but not black colors.
Right, not good black colors. Because if you can tell just by looking at the two of us, two black women right here, we're not the same.
No.
Our color is not a monolith.
Fuck.
So you should be able to give us as much as variety as you give. And I can say that for the same for those of you who are melaninly lacking. all pale skin isn't
Yeah.
across the board
No, it's
either.
not.
But
There's
you would
undertones and
favor,
shit.
yeah, but you would favor them before you favor us. I think people struggle so bad representing melanated skin properly. So I have to give shout outs to those modders all
Oh
the way
yeah.
back to Sims 3 who said, you know what? No, I look at myself every day, or I have people around me and I look at those people every day. We don't all either just be black or blacker. Okay. Those are
Right.
not the choices that you have. We got all kinds of nuances to us. So yeah, no, I like the fact that we was like, no, we love your game, but it is problematic in a sort to the point where they had to just come up with the times. And you're not doing me any favors now, EA, by saying, okay, okay, and Max is okay, okay, yes, yes, we must concede, okay, okay, okay,
No,
yes, we
but it
get it, we
did.
get
I
it.
will say
Black
this:
people are colors,
these
but
modders
okay.
did force their hand. They
Yeah,
forced them
well,
to
put it like this.
comply.
What I like about the modders are whether you was going to be forced to comply or not, we don't care. The mods are out there. So you can ignore us if you want to,
No, we
but
made
I
them look bad.
guarantee you, thank you. No, it don't matter. I don't care. What I'm saying
No, I
is,
agree with you.
no, yeah, what I'm saying is whether or not, we are no longer begging for your acknowledgement.
Right.
We will go forward with or without you. So you either can put it in the game or not. It doesn't matter because old girl or old boy who says, hey, I like playing this game. I'ma just give me the skin colors that I know we should have, and I'm gonna upload it for those who feel like me. You can either get with the times or not. I don't care, but I need more than 3 shades of dark.
Right.
So no, well, that's what I love about it now. So you can, yeah, if Max's felt like their hands were
Yeah.
forced, okay, great for you. But my attitude, what I'm sure a lot of other people's attitude was, it don't matter if your hand was forced or not.
We gonna
The
get
minds are
ours.
out there. We're gonna thank you. We're gonna do it anyway.
Yep.
Because I want to make sim, like you said, even if I was making a sim that looked like me, I shouldn't have to get the default dark color because that's the only option you
Right.
got.
And for me,
I
it was
shouldn't
a
have to
lot of
get
the hair
default-
issues. It was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
here's
part.
a fro or braids, and I'm like,
And but no, even for me,
Yeah,
we're talking
you
about
too.
kinky textured hair. At least your looser curls had options.
They didn't
People
have no
who have
options.
kinky options, well,
Now
well,
they
you
do.
had none. We had none existent.
Yeah.
I'm not, and it's because you can ask any long time simmer. Kinky hair
Oh, it was not
an
there.
option. If I wanted to, before I turned my hair into locks, and locks damn sure wasn't an option.
Oh no.
You either got this ignorant ass afro or you just go with whatever insert
Braids.
European hairstyle was out here, or you got them Shamar Moore braids from that Tyler Perry movie
Yep.
to slap on top of your head, or I guess you just gonna get a Caesar or a buzz cut because you know how you black girls will shave your hair off. That's it. That's all you get.
Yep. So there was
Wow.
no dreads and there was no curls. Like, what the fuck?
There was no, yeah. Like now, you know how many of my Sims right now got baby hair. That's right. I'm problematic. I don't give a shit. She got baby hair. She sure do. And it's laid.
Almost gone.
You know how many of my Sims when you know her one of my Sim that I got now, her workout outfit, her hair is in Bantu knots.
Yes.
You're not sweating this out, Queen. We're gonna knot it up.
Wish I could do it.
Yeah.
I can't do band.
You can put you can do you can
No,
do that.
they literally, my hair's become like so less thick and so much more like
You
white
don't know
people
how to
fine.
do- You can't do it. You can't do it. I gotta do it for you.
Then Harry, but get your ass over here so you can do it so I can stop sweating my straight hair out. Fuck.
I'll show you how to do it. I promise you. You can do
God,
it because it's gonna give you great curls too.
Well, the thing is, I want it with my straight hair though. That's the issue. Because I don't like sweating. I don't like straightening my hair for 4 hours and then going to the gym. I'm not going workout.
Oh, okay.
I love when those like white women in the gym too are like, "You're really like trying to blow dry those roots, huh?" And I was like,
Why don't you just cornrow it before you go to the gym?
I don't know how to braid. I am a black person who was never taught how to braid.
I wasn't taught. I taught myself. Oh, my Barbie doll.
tried. Well, my Barbie dolls, I would cut their hair off and scare Kevin by taking their heads off and putting them on his windowsill.
Little known fact about Geeky Game Diva, I got tired of getting bullied in high school for not having my hair done. So going into my senior year, I determined that was my goal in the summer. I taught myself how to braid, and I kept my hair in micro locks. Micro braids the entire school year because I taught myself and I got tired of it.
Hair's a big thing for us. I got tired. Noticed, for those who might not know, hair is a big deal, and that's why it's a big deal in The Sims too.
You don't know why I thought you was going to like add something to that, but now I actually heard hair is a big deal, particularly in the Black community as a whole. Anyway, but yeah, I think we've been screaming that through manga and anime and representation, and I know we talked about that like in a previous, but having representation or being able to see yourself on screen, particularly something, for instance, like take The Sims, something I'm a consumer, like I purchased this, just like most video games. At least I need to be able to see this, particularly The Sims, where it's a life simulation game, where I would like to maybe make people that look like me and populate the town because it's my game, and if I want to make all the townies Black, I should be able to do that.
Right.
I should be able to make a very diverse place of people who look like me.
I've made a whole Black town before.
You know what? that's a new challenge. It really is a lot of great. Yeah, I can't remember. Lord help me. I wish I could remember off the top of my head some of the ones that I've personally utilized. But shout out for them, even contributed to that Patreon. No. What I want to do the ones that I've done to Patreon because I can't remember their name. But yeah, before they did the crackdown on monetizing.
Oh my God, I'm sad about that, but also kind of happy.
That was a whole thing. Yeah, that was a whole thing. But yeah, no, I'm glad there's so many skin details and hairstyles and all this other beautiful stuff that the Sim community has really just went forward and said, hey, yep, we got this. Bam. No, it's a great time to be a Simmer. It's particularly if you're Black.
Right. Oh, no.
All right.
We are literally just... The mod community is full of us.
It really is.
It is.
So, even like with me and my sister, I think it's more out of necessity at this point.
Yes.
Like we had to.
And that's just what Black people do. We adjust and
waiting
we do
on
shit
you
for ourselves.
Right. We wasn't going to get it. And I know people were like, well, if that's the case, you can create your own game. But y'all don't ever have to say that.
Kanye said it. As much as I don't like Kanye, Kanye said, when I wanted to make clothes, not a one near white person came to help me after all of them said, you should just do it yourself.
Exactly. So look at that. So if I do it myself, y'all gonna buy it? Or y'all gonna complain?
They complain.
Or you're gonna do what we do and just buy it and just hope for the best that we'll see ourselves eventually.
Yeah.
Marinade. Anyway, here's some discussion topics.
Let's go. I'm excited.
Now, throwing them out there. Chat, feel free to jump in too. Which version of the series was your favorite and why?
3.
Yes. 3. Why? Why though?
3 gave us, I feel, what
happened? What's going on? Oh,
sorry.
No.
A tiny bug, and they like the brightness of the screen. Look, I got a whole garden outside. I'm at this point used to these little suckers. Anyway.
Yeah.
3 gave us a significant amount of not just customization, plus the big expanse of mods that went from 2 to 3, triple, quadrupled in size of the community. So we had all access to that. It was like it's a whole new world. It's a whole new Sims. You fixed all the shit from 2 that was upsetting. You gave us access to more details of the life that we were trying to make.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like I could go on and on about 3.
They started to the Sims weren't looking as a little, as harsh as they started off.
Right.
You can make
they
them
were
look a
looking
little
like
bit better.
Actual people. You could actually make yourself sometimes,
right?
As long as you had mods.
But the thing is,
you could though, and then you can sit there and go to work and raise your kids, and your kids could go to school and they can go to college, and you could do all the and everything was
Right.
customizable. Like very custom. The world was customizable. If I wanted, like I said, an all black community, I made me an all black community.
Right. And like if I want like if I just wanted to make a bunch of black Sims and be like, yep, this is your new home. This is where you are, replace all. Yep, you could do that. I think my favorite one has to be 3-2, simply because that's how I fell down the Sims rabbit hole with all that money I spent.
Architecture.
Yes, and simply because of my love for the creating houses, all the things that I created.
That's why I'm embarrassed to show
them.
my Sims right now.
Y'all can follow. I am simply Patrice on the gallery. You may follow me, and I got great buildings for you to download and try. I rarely put up families because I like to build, but if you are playing, and yep, that's my gallery name. Go up there and you can see what I got in my gallery if you want to add it to your have yourself a good time. But I do keep in mind though, I do use move objects, so make sure you activate move objects before you or your shit gonna be out of whack.
Only two things I know is motherload and ka-ching.
Right. Now, here's a good one. Out of all of girl, I get you. All that. BB, move objects. Boom. Got put on testing cheats true though first.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Now, here's the next one. Throwing it out there. Which one from Sims 1 to the current one, which is your favorite expansion pack? I know you got a shit ton of them. Out of every iteration, not one out of each one, out of all of them collectively, which one's your favorite expansion pack? Who trash? You had to pull out the list. It's so many. While she looking up hers, I'm gonna tell y'all mine. It's Discover University in The Sims 3. I'll tell y'all why. While she's looking, simply because they did university correctly. You can actually attend class and see lectures. Everything that they tried to fix and give you in high school stories in The Sims 4, they already did it in The Sims 3. You can have better cake parties, and you can actually be the mascot. You can do the student life building. There had a lot more because you had your classes in there, so you can actually attend class, not just sit outside while your sim attended class like in Sims 4. You can actually go in the classroom, sit down in the chair, or if your sim was really good, they could actually give the lecture.
Yeah.
Loved it.
It's a big toss-up. I agree with you on that one, but the fact that I am a fairy just
supernatural
killed me and made me so happy to be like, my wings were green and purple and I was floating around. Fuck these people who walking. I got wings, bitch. So you
and your peasant feet.
Oh, I could be in the sun and the moon and I'm still the greatest. And I live longer than all of you. Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, so your favorite one is Snowy Escapes? That's the one pack I didn't buy.
I did not buy. Tell us, should we
spend
more ducats on?
Right, because I'll do it.
I'm at a point where I
don't call my bluff. I'll do it.
Like, I'll be fussing about my grandmother's gambling habits, but
we all have our vices.
I'm over here just dropping Sims money. Like, if my husband knew, Lord Jesus.
Just raining simoleons, just out here cursing in real life. Me Darby.
Just really? Oh shit!
Yep. Now I will say that because Snowy Escape introduces you to Mount Kohlrabi.
Shit.
So yes, it is all Japanese all the time. Hey, Onyx, I'm gonna make this worse for you. I'm gonna make it worse. Here. Look, let me show you what I know. You can even your kids even go to school in the little school uniforms when they leave. If you live in Mount Kohlrabi.
Okay.
They put on the little Japanese schoolgirl outfit, the sailor outfit. Just to put the nail in the coffin for you, just in case you was on the fence.
So I'm just gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna. I hope my computer doesn't crash. Go into.
If you're keeping up with the tally, go ahead and add that one to her account. She's buying it right now.
Festivals and mascots.
Yes, and he is so cute. He's a little green mascot with little thingies on his
Oh my god! I'm
face.
gonna crash my fucking
He's so
computer.
cute. He's so cute.
Oh no.
So so we know shout out to Ray of Sunshine
Thank you,
for
Sunshine.
pushing Onyx over the edge.
Don't forget to follow.
Boom. You're adding to the problem.
Oh my god.
Good looking out.
I just looked at my hours. I have over 500 hours.
Of what? 500 hours of what?
Sims 4.
500? That's it?
Yeah, but that they took that off of when they switched, I want to say. Cuz no.
I'm
what?
gonna pull mine's. Mine's
yours.
is well
Cuz it can't be that much. It's telling me I have like 498 hours. But
all right, hold on.
I had to rebuy this game cuz I bought the physical one and then
let me see if I can get it to work without hurting myself. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can still see me. Let me see. Okay.
Y'all might hear
let me
it
see
in
if
the
I can
background.
get
I'm
it.
so sorry.
Yeah, pull it while we're doing.
No, I had to rebuy Sims 4 because I bought the physical copy. Oh my god. We're going to get copyrighted because of the music. We're going to get copyrighted.
Who can hear the music? I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No, I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Can the stream hear it?
Chat,
I'm not
chat,
trying
can
to
you hear
get
the music?
copyrighted for this at all.
Can y'all hear the music? I can't hear it. So no, let me chat says yes.
Yeah, let me not.
Mute.
Let me not.
Mute.
Let me not. Because I'm not
But
trying to get...
will you get, because if you stream it and you play it, the music's going to be playing. How come that doesn't, your stream doesn't get copyrighted? So I don't understand.
I'm not going to get on it.
That logic.
But yeah, no, I don't think this like transferred my last one because I had to rebuy it on the when it was what's it called?
Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the number of my public shame.
But yeah, no, I rebought this, so I don't think it has the original time I had because
that is insane.
Giant computer of nonsense with this massive motherboard and 2 screens,
right?
Cannot, and I didn't fucking think about it when I bought it. Doesn't take CDs.
Oh yeah, see, my Dinosaur still has the CD slot here. But the Sims 4, all you need it for is to download the game. You actually don't need it to run it anymore.
Yeah,
but I actually still have mine.
I couldn't find the paper that had my code on it either.
Oh.
So what happened was I know my Toshiba that originally ran this died, and I was like, oh, we got a new computer.
Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Hit me.
Y'all ready? Here's my time played. Time played total 2,596 hours and 1 minute.
Bitch.
Collectively.
Now I'm sad because I know I've played longer than 500 hours.
Right. I know you have.
Whatever.
I hold on. Let's see if I can. I was like, yeah, I have played for almost 3,000 hours. Do with that information as you will. Now I know some people probably outplayed that, but remember, my most, unless I'm going through a funk, my days to play are usually on Sundays, where just like my sister will tell you, those are my relaxing, cozy game days. So I'm either playing Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons, or I'm playing The Sims. And when I say it's almost from sun up to sundown, if I'm in the house, I will boot it up then, and yeah, I will play well until I'm time to shut down and to go to bed. So yeah, most of that time literally is collective over the years.
I am so sad about mine. Jeez.
I know, because I really wanted to know that time total.
No, because in the middle of it, I had to switch computers, and this one does not have a what's it called, and I had lost my code in the move to Birmingham.
Oh man. Got you. So here, throwing it out there, what is your most hated pack across any version? No mine. I ain't gotta say
pets, but let me double check. I think I really, really hated World Adventure in Sims 3 for the mere fact that there was consequences. A mummy can kill me because I'm being curious. When the fuck did we get murdered for this bullshit?
You know they brought that back. They
Oh.
brought that back in Sims 4, and those same skeletons can get you. They can
Where?
get you.
Where?
It's a pack. You know, it's not an expansion. It's
Okay, because I was about to say.
Yeah, it's one of them
that.
extra. What is it? Jungle Adventure or something like that.
God, you can keep that shit. I'm good.
Yeah.
No,
It looks like a fun time.
As
though.
much as I hate pets, I think I really hated that for the mere fact this was the first expansion on 3, so it got me excited when I bought it, and I didn't realize there would be consequences because of it. So I'm literally on vacation, going through ruins and looking for cool shit, and I die by mummy, and this is the only person. They're like, oh, well, you're dead. This household no longer has anybody.
And that is the piss off. It's almost like, oh, do I have to make another family sim just in case? I need a spare in case the first one dies.
Oh, God, it's so annoying.
It's like, okay.
Because I would, I didn't even go to any, I promise you, I didn't go to any of the other adventures because there was 3 vacation spots. I only went to the Japanese looking one, and I was like, I'm gonna go and get some Japanese stuff. And then I die by a fucking Japanese old samurai.
Right. All
every action has a consequence. You're absolutely right.
Now here's a good one. Your favorite townie. I can tell you right now.
Bella Goth. The whole mystery behind it.
Really? I think my favorite one was the daughter. What was it? Katrina. What's her name? Katrina? No, Cassandra.
Cassandra. I was about to say Catherine. Cassandra.
But I always changed her hair. I didn't like those fucking pigtails.
Them damn pigtails were so stupid.
Correct. Get to Work was broken.
Very broken.
Until they fixed it, because trying to go to work with them and then that time was wonky. So yes. I'm glad they fixed it. But now, you know, Wedding Stories took its place as being the crappiest one so far. That's the one that I really want to buy, and I refuse to do it because no one has given an update and said that they actually fixed it.
What was wrong with it again?
What, Wedding Stories?
Yeah.
You can't get any of the shit that they say you can do to work.
Oh.
You can't get people to walk you down the aisle.
Oh.
You can't get the ring bearers doing the work. When you throwing your little bridal shower and everything like that, no one sits down for the ceremony. It's everything. Matter of fact,
because I didn't care enough to even look at it, so.
Yeah, nothing that they say you can do. Like, you're supposed to be able to have like a bridal tea.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Formally, and you got a brand of the world that comes with it is really pretty. That's a plus. You want that?
No.
You can. The only thing that I actually did see work semi right, you could propose in pretty locations. That's nice. But the actual going through the whole rigmarole.
Yeah, nah. I'm good. I don't even care enough. I might go get the Snowy Escape. Oh man.
Oh yeah, it's already bought. It's bought in your brain, so it's bought.
It is.
So what's your most hated townie? I know which one I don't like. I can tell you right now, hoe-ass Don Lothario.
Yeah, the Caliente sisters. Once you watch Matt Pat Sunshine and you go see The Theory, I don't think I care for the Caliente sisters for the mere fact that they were like, ooh, Vlad,
yeah, oh my God, he is so intrusive. Take your vampire ass on, yeah. Thank you for reminding me about Vlad.
He would he would roll by the screen just.
Right.
Oh, what are you doing in my neighborhood?
Yes.
I don't know.
Out when you don't have enough interaction.
He was originally in.
No, I'm sorry. It's the sad bunny in 2, right?
Yeah.
The sad bunny and the clown bunny comes out in 3. So